What's up, good people? I'm Director Khalif and I'm back again with an interesting tutorial. Today I'll break down how I normally edit the BTM show. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Without wasting any time, let's jump into it. So I normally start with an intro, which this is my logo, the microphone and the texts BTM behind the mic, and then it's followed by this writing that say BTM is a creative platform that showcase different type of art with intentions of supporting creatives. So just to connect the two, the logo and this writing, I normally put transitions. And not forgetting the soundtrack below. So how I normally put these transitions, I first start by adding an adjustment layer, and then with the adjustment layer I put it in between the cuts, and then I have different packs of transitions. And I have a couple of transitions here, so I can just take one like that one. Let me first undo this one. I think you notice the difference, or maybe I can just quickly render that. So that's the effect. I normally put the adjustment layer and then I put my transitions inside, and that's how it looks like. And then I add a soundtrack below. Special thanks to Chopize Flavor. He's the one who normally creates these soundtracks. And then just after the introduction, I normally open the show with the artist performing or showcasing his or her talent. So I start direct with the artist performing. So basically this shot where the artist is performing, if you haven't checked out my setup for the BTM, I'll put the link below. You can also check how I normally set up for the show. I normally use an Atem Mini Pro, where I just switch the angles. Chopize is normally behind the machine, he normally does that. So just after the opening shot where the artist perform, I normally color correct the footage with the lumetric color. I think you can notice the difference. That's after and that's before. That's the artist made. And then after that, it's being followed by the introduction itself, where I normally introduce the show.
Karibu tena kwenye BTM, Behind the Mic, show inayoongoza Afrika nzima kwa kukuza vipaji mbalimbali, yani kila aina. Na leo tupo na msanii mmoja, mwanadada anayesumbua, anatesa kutoka wapi?
So just before that, if you have noticed, I've used the transitions again after the artist finishes to perform and before I start introducing the show. So we normally have a small talk.
There's something you hata hakulipia nini yangu ya kwanza, recording yangu ya kwanza mimi mwenyewe ndo nienda
hapo hiyo recording ya kwanza ukifanya ni hiyo 2018 unatuambia ama
2016 ndo niliingia studio sasa vizuri.
Then after the small talk, it's normally followed by another performance, and just before the other performance comes in, notice I put a transition inside the adjustment layer.
Take it away.
So the artist performs the second song, and just after the second song, you can notice the sequence is repetitive. We have a transition.
Where do you get your inspiration?
And then back to the conversation.
To be honest, sinanga inspiration. What happens is, kama niko kwa mood mbaya na najisikia kuandika nyimbo, I will just write it. It's so weird, I know, bado sijapata at a specific something. Hata naweza kuwa I'm too happy and I'm like, leo.
And then after the short interview, now that's the second interview, and she's from singing the second song. We have a third song where she performs the third and the last songs.
Take it away.
Even the government agrees. He's a dangerous DJ.
You are in the mix with Group TGC.
I didn't mean to end this life, but no, I want the right. I can't even sleep and I get it on my mind. I need.
So after the third song, it's followed again by a transition
Judge, please give me minimal.
To the last part of the interview.
I have a lot. I don't want to do just regular normal music. Nataka pia mimi kuja na flow yangu. Sitaki kukopi watu wengine. Nataka at least pia mimi nijue if kama nimepata talent ya kuimba. Sitaki kuja tuseme nataka kuimba tu genge. Nataka at least pia mimi ni feel nini naweza kuja nao mpya kama wao wamekuja na gengeton.
And then after the last part of the interview, now I close the show.
And that marks the end of our show. This is BTM, Behind the Mic, show kubwa zaidi Afrika nzima inayokuza vipaji tofauti mbalimbali, yani kila aina. Bila kusahau, tunawashukuru sana Maxton Media Group kwa kuwezesha show hii siku ya leo. Kwa mitambo pale tuko na Chopize Flavor, nyuma ya cameras tuko na Bura, na nyuma ya mtambo Dex tuko na mwenyewe the one and only DJ Groove. I'm your host, Director Khalif. Until next time.
And then at the end, I normally put the logo for the show. Followed by our sponsors. So that was it for today. If you want to check out the full video, I'll put the link below. Just go support, subscribe, click the notification bell because more episodes are on the way coming. We also offer video production classes. If you're interested, reach out. See you in the next episode.